I would challenge you that if you have any expertise or any opinions or any experiences on the subject matter on this video or any of the video, go ahead and comment, because these videos change all the time. These topics change all the time, and these data points change all the time. And so I always challenge people to double check everything that I say, because I could be wrong or I could give you outdated information based on when you're watching this video. Okay, so let's just get right into the video of why banks hate Zelle and Venmo and Cash App. Okay, I mean, obviously Zelle is, with a bank, but the thing is why do banks and credit unions really dislike these type of apps? And I'm going to kind of talk about that, why it actually came up in a really good conversation that I had with somebody. They were trying to get a home, and they were like, what is all these different accounts? What is all this money coming in from Cash App for? Or what is all this money coming in from Venmo for? And whenever you're trying to buy a home, right, banks are like Nazis. They want to know everything, and they want to try to control everything, and they want to know where all this money's coming from. And so there's a lot of documentation. You got to be able to give an answer for all these different deposits, these random deposits. And so my friend was just like, yeah, I used to do a lot of Venmoing and Cash Apping, and they were just like, what is this about? And so I thought I'd make a video about it, because if you're trying to get a home, it doesn't really look good in your bank account to have a lot of this going on. And if you know this information when you're getting ready to apply for a loan, or you want to know when you're getting ready to apply for a loan, that you can kind of limit this behavior or switch the bank account in which these Venmos and these transactions happen. Okay, so one of the reasons why banks don't like this is they can't really differentiate, is this a business expense or is this a personal expense? Is this a gift or is this person getting paid? And so it really blurs the line of what is this money? Anybody can say it's from Susie for the dog, like if there's large amounts of money, thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars being consistently transferred into an account, they want to know what it's about. They really want to know what's getting funneled into their bank, whether it's money laundering or tax evasion, all types of stuff, right? So they want to be able to give an account, because they have to give an account. So that's one of the reasons why they don't like it. They also just don't like large transactions going on these type of apps where they don't really have control over them. They can stop different wires, they can do different things when it comes from their bank, but when these large transactions are going all over the place, banks just get really, really, really weird about that type of stuff. And the moment that you give them some pushback, they give you pushback, especially when you're going for lending as far as like a home. So I'm really kind of framing this conversation of why they don't like it, and then how you can change behaviors if you're trying to get a home loan from your bank. Because the bottom line is, usually when you're going for a mortgage, you only need 2 to 3 bank statements to show. And you need to make sure that you don't have anything crazy going on during the underwriting. So if you're going to do this and you say, I'm going to buy a house in 6 months, then you can do whatever you want to do. But just be aware of when you're going to start giving them 2 to 3 bank statements. You don't want to have a lot of these different Venmo, Cash App, stuff like that going into your account, because it could hold up the underwriting. You could lose deals. All types of stuff can happen. It's just know why they don't like it and just don't do it. And they want the paper trail, they want to be able to source it. They want the tax documents. So if you say, yeah, I'm a sole proprietor, here's the problem. I'm a sole proprietor, I'm a painter, and they just pay me through Cash App. It's a real thing. Everybody gets paid through Cash App for painting. And just side caveat, whenever you Cash App somebody, good luck trying to get the money back. So when anybody wants you to Cash App them, just know that your recourse for getting your money back could be slim to none. But that's besides the point. Yeah, I get paid through Cash App, so they don't know actually how much money you're bringing in. and they can't really prove that. It's he say, she say. There's really, it's just very unorganized for them. They don't like it. They can't control it. And I keep repeating myself, but that's the whole thing. They want to know. They want to know where it's coming from. They want the paper trail. They want to be able to define it by tax law, underwriting, all of that. They want to know what their risk is. And if they don't have a good idea of that, or if they feel like there could be some foul play, or if there could be some you're trying to hide from them, that could literally stop your deal from happening. So I told my friend that, and he was like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to just kind of do things differently, and I'm going to kind of fall back on that when I'm trying to get a mortgage or I'm trying to get a second mortgage. The bottom line is when you're going for a loan from a bank, you're playing by their rules, and you need to know the game so you can play by their rules. You need to know what they like, what they don't like, right? Just give them what they like. You can still do what you want to do. Just change the way you play the game. Just put it to another account. Just know why they don't like it. To understand their rules, so that way you can play your game. And that's the whole thing. So let me know what you guys think about the Zelle and the Cash App and the Venmo. Have you ever had a problem with getting lending using these apps? Did they ever question you? How do you use them? And the thing is too, with some of these things like, Square Capital and Stripe and PayPal and all these things, they're great. They're great to use, and there's also a problem for using those aggregators as well, is they can hold your money up. So if you're doing big purchases and you're getting a lot of returns, and I know this isn't Cash App and Zelle, but just a side note, if you're using Square, using PayPal, and you're doing large transactions, you can literally have your money held up for whatever reason. If they don't like it, or they suspect fraud, or they suspect foul play, or they think you're going against the guidelines, and that would suck to have tons of money held up while your cash flow is stuck because of that. So just be aware when you're dealing with aggregators like that, and then be aware why banks don't like the Cash App, the Zelles, the Venmos, because they just can't control it. They don't have the control, and when they don't have the control, they want to know everything, and when they don't know everything, they don't give you the lending. So that could be stopping your deal. Anyways, guys, that's enough of me ranting and rambling. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support. If you haven't clicked the like button, please click that like button for me. I'd click it for you, but I'm not on your screen. And click subscribe. We do this daily, twice a day. If you have questions, comment below. I have a private Facebook group you guys can be a part of. Go ahead and apply for that. Link is in the comments below. It's nothing that we sell you or anything like that. You can literally join for free as long as you're going to be an active participant. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I appreciate you. Comment your questions, comment your experience, and comment your advice. You guys take care. Peace.